Ugh. Ugh. I can't wait to play
Largs must be thirsty.
T and E-rated games again, so I can stop cursing and use like silly language again.
I mean, we haven't been reading much of the dialogue, so this one.
3808.
3808.
0832.
0832.
Which is a missed opportunity for me to not say 0, considering, you know, that's a pretty big leitmotif of the game.
It opened!
Now all we have to do is insert the plug here.
So where is this plug?
I think
In my necky hole.
if we input the right numbers here.
What?
Wait. What do numbers for your head have anything to do with the plug for this?
Necky wacky.
I should just do it. You might get it then.
Stop avoiding the question!
Do you
Without
even know
avoiding
what
the
should go
question.
there?
The numbers are
Do I have to remember these two?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to. I gotta
Dragon, we
look
haven't
now.
picked what's next. We will soon.
6140,
Are you sure?
4091.
Oh.
No. You did 97 last time.
There we go.
Are these random every time?
I have no idea. The series does that for some things, like the save passwords in the second game.
Yeah, I just there was like a
You kidding me? You're...
there's a similarity between the codes. That's why I asked. Blah.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about Eric now shooting
Good.
anything.
I mean, knowing him.
Oh no, he's fine. Kinda.
Whoa.
Eric, it's been an hour. Would you just get used to it already?
Just been standing there for an hour?
How can I? I mean, it's a robot!
We've wasted 2/3 of our time before we go to sleep
For
again.
real? Could you maybe do something about it?
Is this better?
Yeah. Now the shape brings out your eyes.
So this doesn't freak you out or
Technically,
anything
yeah.
at all?
I could say the same to you.
Well, not much phases me. I'm just not that type. You could have been a Martian for all I care.
Yeah,
I mean, that
was surprised
checks out.
when I first found out. I thought my heart was in my throat.
You don't
You
have
don't
to.
have a heart.
Hey, hold on.
It does technically have
Did
a
you say
throat.
when you first found out?
I meant it happened to me before. In the past. In another history.
Another?
I remembered everything. When I saw what I looked like.
I know characters act weirded out a little when somebody says another history, but like I still feel like they're not weirded out enough. If somebody said that to me in real life, I would be like, no, this conversation's over. We're not talking anything else. What the heck is it?
What the hell are you talking about?
You
I
see,
don't
my
think
brain
I would
isn't
react that-
located in this head.
That
My thought
traumatically.
center is there.
'Cause, like,
Inside
it's
the
the same
quantum
as like
computer.
in a past life. I'd be
That
like,
is where
I mean, I
think,
guess.
perceive, and send command signals to this body. For example, when I raise my hand like this, it's simply receiving a command. Just like a remote-controlled toy. Did you
I think it
know?
said discrimination against
A
robots.
quantum state is one where all possibilities overlap and coexist. This quantum computer, then, is able to use this state and run, say, simulations A, B, and C simultaneously. Basically, My brain is an infinite number of worlds and possibilities. So I can
Jealous.
use that framework and,
I don't know, one seems like a lot.
well, jump between other histories.
Oh, there's no way.
That I could do that? But it's possible that you two might be undergoing the same thing. There's a theory. Human consciousness
Okay.
may be a result of quantum effects in the brain. It's called quantum mind. It's more or less suggesting a human brain is a form of quantum computer. If a specific set of conditions are met, then you too can.
Jump to other histories?
This sounds like crazy talk.
You don't believe me?
Of course not.
Oh, I don't blame you. I guess I should explain everything then.
Please? Start at the beginning.
Before I begin, I need to do one little thing.
We hit the time. We spent an hour of Eric just freaking out.
He should probably try to catch his head. Especially in this room. It could just like roll onto like the infinite
What
vacuum
did
of
you
the space
just do?
Just a little something.
Nothing changed. Huh.
That we can see. But it looks like the message changed.
Yes, I started up the system earlier.
It says force quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. What does that even mean?
Wait, it seems like there's something else.
The key items are...
A mother's mementos?
I wonder what those could be.
Ugh.
So, this is saying we need to find them?
Does that mean they're hidden around here somewhere?
Even if that's true, I don't think we have the time.
Damn.
It was all
Guess our time's up.
Now it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Sleep tight, scrub. No scrubs.
I was gonna make that reference and I was like, it's too out of place. Nobody would understand.
I would understand.
Okay, cool. So that was that. That took place here right before the blue team had to put in the mother's mementos.
Okay. Do we have to go to another force quit?
Do we have the password for the other force quit?
I don't even remember what the question was.
It was just a force quit password.
Is it Weiwei Wodie?
I mean, we could try, I guess.
Weiwei
Force quit
Wodie.
is here. But I thought it was a number, but we'll see.
What?
Oh, it looks like it's a full keyboard. No, it's not a number. How do I spell it?
Vive.
Vive.
Yeah, V-I-V-E.
Yeah.
V-I-V-E. H-O-D-I-E.
H-O-D.
Yep, that's an I.
E. That? Is that right?
Yeah, we way Wodie.
Choice is made. Oh, we opened the box.
What the hell is this?
It looks like a device of some kind.
Hey,
Ugh.
look, something's appearing on the monitor.
To execute the Force Quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
It is.
Central control computer?
Not yet.
Wait, did we ever see something like that in here?
If there isn't, then we're out of luck.
Dead end, huh? Hey, Carlos, how did you know that password?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I wrote it
What?
down a couple of weeks ago.
I don't know how I knew.
This is just a guess, but Carlos, did you possibly shift from another timeline?
Did you take
Wait,
a huge
shift?
shift before you walked
Shift.
in here?
They haven't talked about shifting in this timeline.
Oh, I got a shift. That's a Matrix reference.
Oh, so it was like that then.
Hey, come on, you're the only one to figure it.
Sorry, just could you be quiet for a second? I need to
Can you
think about
shut
something.
up? Ugh. Can't stand you, Junpei. More like Stupe. Ace defective. Ugh. That's where my Persona 3 heads.
You've been sitting here for an hour, Carlos. Could you maybe share what you've been
Dragon
thinking
said he
about?
made the That's So Carlos
Do you
face.
want to know?
Yes.
I was thinking about you, Akane.
Junpei
Me?
immediately goes feral and stabs.
You're, well, to be blunt, really hot.
Huh?
Oh.
We may never manage to make our way out of this shelter. You know what that means, right?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
What the hell are you
Voulez-vous
getting at,
voudrez
asshole?
une
Oh,
ménage à
look,
trois?
a Neanderthal is trying to block my way.
What?
Oh, not a
Wait,
ménage à
what the
trois.
hell?
Just une
Carlos!
ménage à deux.
No! Please stop this!
Shut the
Oh,
fuck
he's on a
up!
shift?
You bastard!
I think he's trying to shift. In a very problematic way.
What the? Hey! Wait up! What the hell are you doing, Carlos?
I suppose I couldn't control myself?
You asshole!
What? Is that all you got?
What did you
Don't
say?
understand Carlos's motivation.
That's the extent of your feelings for Akane? Huh?
Damn you!
Like, why is he doing this?
Who knows?
That was a good one.
I actually don't even remember.
Oh, I can tell you're finally getting fired up over this.
Shut the fuck up! You fucking asshole!
Rough. What is his angle? What was he trying
cute.
to accomplish?
Obtuse?
Carlos,
Very
are
obtuse.
you all right?
Yeah, that was nothing. Anyway. Hey, man. What do you say to a drink?
What?
To clean the slate between us. Come on.
He's acting like a psychopath. Unprompted. What is
This
going
one
on?
look fine? Ah, damn it. I blame you for this, Junpei. My hands are all shaky after your brutal punches. Sorry, but could you guys help me clean this up?
What the hell?
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Guys, it's almost time.
You're right.
Oh, I think I know what happened.
What?
Such a weird way for him to do that, though. Like,
Now you will
was he
have
trying to
no
just
memory
get them to
of
not
these
notice them
past
putting
90
the little things on their arms so to break the thing? Wait, no, they all knocked out. No, they're pretending. I think they're pretending. Bold.
Achievement unlocked. Bigger on the inside.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, we unlocked 3 new ones, 1 for each person, or each team. So which team?
C team, I guess.
C team?
Yep. It's probably all the same one, honestly, isn't it?
It might be. Final decision. I guess if this is why he loves Team C.
I knew it. Looks like the memories we regained are true after all.
The 3 wards were all in the same place. Then...
Carlos!
Akane, Junpei.
And Mira, and Eric.
And you're Sean, right?
Carlos, what happened?
Proof of friendship.
Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
According to the schedule, C team and Q team should both still be asleep.
We took a page out of your book and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
So, does that mean?
Yeah, I remember everything.
I do too.
Junpei and I as well.
Over the past few hours, we got back the memories we forgot.
Well, to be more accurate, it's more like we accessed the morphogenetic field and downloaded all of them.
Then
Can't download all of
you
them. The
have
bit
the
rate.
other histories memories too?
Yes.
Then you're like us.
The bandwidth at the set at that shelter must be ridiculous.
Hold up. Eric and I are different.
Yeah. We didn't gain memories from other histories.
Then neither of you got injected?
No, we're the same as Carlos and the others.
I told them. Maybe I'll start from the beginning? First, so I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer. Then, I briefly turned off the communication network. That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero. I didn't want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
And that's when Sean let us in on the truth of what's going on here.
We went over to the transporter room and picked up 2 cards. Before the injection, we each slipped one between our wrist and bracelet.
Okay. Now you two make sense. But what about you, Sean?
Well, you probably already know, but I'm a robot. Being injected does nothing to me.
Then...
Every time the time limit approached, I was forced to go into sleep mode. Then my memories from the previous 90 minutes were deleted. I didn't want that to happen, so... You remember me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system too.
He said he managed to cancel the forced sleep and delete functions.
What about C-Team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance cameras, so we had to be sneaky instead.
First, Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
Hey, what? It was just an act. I was only pretending
Who said
to do
you
it.
what?
Thanks, Sigma.
Carlos used
Why is Sigma
that
so
moment to
upset?
whisper in my ear.
Because it was
He
messed
said
up.
to go to the transporter
fair
room
enough.
and
You
grab the
drank his
cards
respect
in
lemon
there.
juice.
But
He drank
if I
it
just let
today.
it go
Some
like
days he
that,
doesn't.
it looks suspicious.
Some
So
most days
Junpei
he
and
doesn't.
I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention. I casually invited Junpei to the power room.
Casually invited.
You can see the results of our conversation.
I want to casually
You
invite
should have
you to
told
the
me
room.
what was up.
If I had, then Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
And after that?
We met Akane in the lounge. We hid from the cameras and each got a card from her.
Sorry, but could I get confirmation on something? Everyone knows what all happened in the other histories, right?
More or less.
Even you, Mira and Eric?
Didn't Eric say so earlier? Sean told us everything.
But wait. Why?
Why what?
Why do we know about the other histories?
Well, that's probably...
You want to know?
Y'all knew this. Why did you...
Q? Or maybe it's actually Zero.
You are free to call me by my given name, which is Delta. There's no need to look so threatening.
Mom.
You were the one who named me, Diana. It doesn't matter. I shall answer
I
your
wish he still
question.
called her Mom there.
Carlos,
You made me Mom.
Kane, Junpei.
You do not
Diana,
talk to your mother in that
and
tone.
Sigma.
That'd be so
All
funny if
six
she
of
like
you
started
know
acting
that
like that.
You are shifters, correct?
Oh, so Eric
Think
and
back on
Diane,
your
Eric
path
and
to this
Mira
very
don't take
moment.
massive shifts.
Yeah, they
Did
can't
you
shift.
arrive at this history
They're constipated.
by following a normal flow of time? No, of course you didn't. You jumped in from another history using your
Try to get to
shift
know with the Wesker.
abilities. And it wasn't just this once.
Oh yeah, I read that on
You
the
have been
Discord.
shifting back and forth.
That this is the same voice
many
actor that for Albert
times.
Wesker.
From one point in space-time to another. You boldly
Wesker.
took chances. Much like jumping from one tree branch to another. You have forgotten that fact, perhaps as a result of the medicine, or as one of the side effects of shifting. Regardless, your memories have been kept firmly intact within the morphogenetic field. It is simply that the six of you regained the memories of those times. One small trigger, and the levee preventing you from remembering collapsed. Sean is a similar case. However, his thought center is located within the quantum computer, so I suppose it's slightly different from you.
Oh, Dragons, they didn't know that. I just thought
What about
some
me
of
and
them-
Mira?
Oh,
You are
then
both
I don't know.
like me, in that we do
That's how
not
rumors
have
get
the
started.
ability to shift.
You don't?
Mm-mm. I have another
can't
power
shift.
instead. The power to mind hack.
Mind
Mind hack?
Mind hack. I thought he was just a receiver.
I am able to read other people's minds. I know the thoughts and ideas that go through their heads.
Oh, we know,
That's
yeah,
why I
he did like a
know
weird thing where he
exactly
killed
what Fi
everybody.
is trying
Yeah.
to do right now. Step away from that device, Fi.
Then, when we blocked the injection,
I saw through your ruse.
Then why did you...
I wanted all of you to play the final decision game.
The final decision game?
I find human decisions fascinating. More specifically, the world branching that occurs as a result. I already mentioned that I am unable to shift. But after looking inside millions of minds, I learned one thing. There are people in this world with the ability to jump between histories. That shifters exist. Hence, why I know so much about these parallel worlds.
You did all this? Because you were curious?
When a person does something significant, it's difficult to boil the reason down to one word. Their motives are often very complex. It is the same now. To fulfill several objectives, it was necessary to trap all of you in here.
So why did you do it?
You want to know? It is so you give birth to Fi and myself,
Gross.
Diana.
What? He wanted to exist.
So you and Dad did the nasty.
What do you mean?
If he didn't do that, he wouldn't
Fi
exist.
and I are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Fi is.
Wait. They're children?
Oh my god. Get with the program,
November
Junpei.
16th, 2029. Fi and I were born in this shelter. This was another history, of course. Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility at that time. Our bodies reconstructed and regenerated in the export pods at that facility.
But that would mean you're actually...
I'm 124.
You're joking.
But
You know, like a
Fi
day
is.
over 122.
A German researcher sent her to 2008. Records indicate that she was part of an experiment.
you're saying Fi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904, and then forward again to 2008?
Technically, what was sent both times was simply the data makeup of Fi's body.
So there was a Fi in
I
1908.
heard that in 2008,
1904.
the device was being studied in an American facility.
That's when an old couple who were researchers took me in.
We've gone off topic. But yes, that was one of the major goals. Everything that occurred here helped create Fi and myself. And when I say that, I am including all of the other histories. If I hadn't trapped the group of you here, then Fi and I would have never been born in our current forms.
Your current forms?
Sean, you should already know about epigenetics. You see, environmental factors determine.
I also want to point out Phi's brooch. Where does it come from?
It's a paradox.
Because she was giving it to her as
By
a
her
memento
mom.
from herself. Like,
She gave it. Well, I don't know. Her ashes delivered it onto her mother, and her mother delivered it onto her ashes.
basically, like,
Which switches are activated within the genetic code?
which switches?
Reproductive cells are the same.
Which
Or
switches?
perhaps I should say that the reproductive cells are the ones most affected.
Oh, I get it. That's why you made Diana and Sigma play the decision game.
What do you mean?
By backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells. I think that's why their children were born with unique powers.
Gold Star. This is the reason I have my mind-hacking abilities. Phi was affected as well. You were born a shifter. D-Team, do you recall what was written on
Just
your
takes a
wall?
basketball and starts doing half-court shots just to
When
like
a
kill time as
curious
he's talking.
hate oozes calamity.
And rearranging the letters gives
Blockers.
you...
No way.
Oh, you did that
What
fast.
you choose can materialize us.
Oh, our decisions will bring you to life.
That is why the decision games were held. So that the Phi and me, here and now, would materialize exactly the way we are.
He's vibrating.
No, but... Okay,
She's about to
so I
hatch.
get why you had to have Diana and Sigma go through life or death decisions. But the rest of us had nothing to do with...
I already told you. My motives are complex.
What? Wait,
My
there's
mind
more?
is an enigma. Cardinal.
Fuck you, you goddamn old man!
Fuck, no!
It's your brother.
Just has superpowers. There's not even a gravity issue anymore.
It's all the shit.
Yes. One way to scramble an omelet.
It's over.
You...
Who gave Eric the shotgun again?
What?
Diana,
He
take
just
this.
can
Learn.
manifest it. It's his blade.
Yeah.
Put it in.
Yeah.
Your bluebird, too.
Also, how did Delta not see that all coming? He could read minds.
It's ready.
Or maybe he wanted it to happen.
Key items were set. Executing Force Quit program.
Dragon said Phi used high jump kick. It was super effective.
Until explosion.
I like his Delta's dark type.
What?
Oh no!
The hell? What is this?
He did want it to happen.
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
Must I explain? This shelter will soon explode. You've worked so hard, only to turn on this facility's self-destruct mechanism.
Sean, access the central control computer.
It's no use. Once the Force Quit program has been activated, there is no possible way for you to reverse it.
Then what can we do?
I will tell you two good things.
Thank you,
First,
Delta.
I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
I lift a couple of snacks.
Oh, no!
Why would you?
Gab.
No,
Gab's been...
Gab!
Did you kill Gab?
Yes, with the shotgun you're holding.
Why would he kill
There
Gab?
wasn't much life left in him anyway.
You monster!
I never expected to hear that coming from you, Sean.
So what's the other thing? You had 2 things to tell us.
Leave it to Mira to
I
be
have
the
the
one.
ability to mind hack.
We already know that.
But I've not told you everything about it. Reading other people's thoughts isn't the only thing I can do with mind hacking. It only lasts a moment, but I am able to control someone's body as I wish. Like this.
Bold. They should have not given the shotgun to Eric.
Eric, why?
No, for real, my finger just...
Mind hacking.
Understand now. This
Wow.
is
he's
my power.
not instantly dead from a shotgun blast to the chest.
So, let's begin.
I mean,
Your final
I would say this was your
decision
power.
game.
I don't know if you're
have
allowed to
two
continue saying you haven't.
Choices. 1, to stay here and wait to die. The other is... The other
The other is what? The other is what? The other have an ice cream social.
Hey, what's the other option? What's the other option?
Seriously, there's no reason to kill Gab.
There really was no reason to kill Gab. I don't understand. It's just because Gab can't
What should
shift.
we do? What about the X door?
And how exactly
How do you
should
know
we open
Gab
it?
can't shift?
Unless 6 people die, it's gonna stay closed. Or should we start killing each other now?
Mira?
I mean, Mira was like that. Honestly, that's not a
have
bad
an
idea.
Which is?
We're going to shift, all of us, together.
Like,
Hey, hold on.
they could,
Like jumping to
they
another
could kill
history?
6 people,
But
get the code,
Eric and
then
I...
go back in time and use the code.
I'm sure it will be
The
fine.
Evil Shans can't do
Remember
anything.
what I said? Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain.
Oh, yeah. You said if certain conditions are met, we can also...
What are the conditions?
First, you need to be exposed to danger. And the other one is
To be in the vicinity of a group of shifters.
I get it. We'll resonate, and then Mira and Eric can.
But which history are we going to jump to?
None of the similar histories will work. One team is likely to be dead after the vote.
And we can't shift if there are no bodies for us to jump to, right?
Then we need to jump to where all of us are alive.
When we're all alive.
Do you mean
The history where we won the coin toss?
Remember that first ending?
Yeah.
3 minutes until explosion.
I'm not sure I get it all, but it's a good idea.
What are you saying?
Just realized
There's
Mira
no
has
way we
jiggle
could do
physics.
that.
and
Oh, yeah,
Why
it
not?
It does a lot.
Shift isn't simply jumping
I
into bodies
didn't notice
in
it the
different
entire
histories.
game.
Our consciousnesses swap places. Ours for theirs.
We'll be forcing our other selves into these bodies, and they'll die without knowing why.
You've been doing that the whole game.
And what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
What? Well, they're all living without a care off in another history, yeah? One time, they do the coin toss once and win. Don't you think that's unfair?
Mira, you're saying they, but we're talking about ourselves here.
Why is this an ethical dilemma anymore?
If those people really are us.
Good point. If we assume that we here are the true versions, then the us in the other history are essentially strangers. Even more of a reason not to.
If we shift to that history, then we're tossing the others under the bus to save ourselves.
You did that
us in that
3
history have
times
done
in
nothing
quick
wrong.
succession.
I mean, the only thing they did was win at a coin toss.
You could say the same for us. The only
Oh
thing
my
we
gosh,
did
this is
was
an
lose a coin
artificial
toss.
decision.
Even so,
This is an
we've
arbitrary
had to go through
choice.
so much shit.
It doesn't
We've been forced to put our
doesn't
lives
matter.
on the line.
Just shift.
Besides, aren't the bodies in the other histories ours anyway?
Then
This
why
is
should
another
we
ship of
second-guess
Theseus
ourselves?
argument.
Huh.
Time ship Theseus.
It's literally the time ship of Theseus. The real version is whatever version you
I'll say it
arbitrarily decide is the
again. We
real
have
version.
2 choices. We can stay
Doesn't
here
matter.
and wait for our deaths, or survive by sacrificing our other selves in
It's
another
also like
history.
the ethically moral decision to
That's
shift because
bastard meant.
then you can go to the past with all the
Final
information
decision
that you
game.
got. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know what you mean. I think there's multiple sides to the argument on if you're approaching it ethically, but
I don't want to. We're shifting.
Shift.
Yeah. Although we probably should not shift it to see, because like this might just take us to the ending of the game.
I think unless there's, yeah, we could go just do the other.
Yeah. So let's not shift to get that last node and then shift to end the game.
And
Zip, 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 zip. Prosperity stake.
To decide.
I swear, if you keep making me play games where the ship of Theseus is a relevant argument that we need to make every time, I'm gonna just quit my online career before I even start it.
Don't worry, it'll soon be in every game you play. Period.
It really is. I love that Mira's just like, nah, whatever.
I mean, if she doesn't have emotions, then does she have fear?
This also is not the first time that the facility explodes and they shift away from an explosion. You know what I mean? It doesn't. Oh, that was the
3
timeline where.
achievements: D team subject report.
That's funny.
C team subject report and Q team subject report.
That's hilarious. I literally didn't even conceptualize that was. I thought that was a timeline where they were shifting. Like Mira's just like, I'm gonna die. Whatever.
That
funny.
was. They didn't shift and they died.
That's what I'm saying. My brain didn't even think about it because of how much of a non-choice this is to not. You know what I mean? I completely even glossed over the fact that we had to make an alternative choice.
Ah, yeah, okay. Well, here we go.
Ride us
Final
through to
node.
the end of the game, baby. Let's go.
Payoff 2. Nevada Desert Decon.
Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
it somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something?
Who's this kid?
Who is this kid?
See, I remember.
I mean, can Sean even leave?
I think Sean just brings too many paradoxes to the argument, because as a quantum computer, he theoretically knows everything all at once, so he should already just know.
Not usually, because that's usually barred off from him. He had to hack to get that information.
Yeah, but
he isn't the quantum computer. He's in the quantum computer.
Did we do it?
Fair enough.
We're not wearing the bracelets, so I don't know the time. But
judging by the position of the sun, it's probably noonish.
It's high noonish.
And the date?
How would I know?
No.
Hey, Mira. Eric. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I definitely remember you.
Then we really did.
Oh, must have worked.
Life is unfair. Don't you think?
Gab!
You bastard.
To be fair, if he was a
17
shot, he would have
years
died in that
ago,
timeline.
A snail traveled
That's
down
what I'm saying.
a narrow
Gab
path
could have
in the
shifted.
park. If that snail
Maybe he did.
hadn't been there, perhaps all of you here
Yeah, he shifted
would
by
have
himself. He
lived
didn't
a
need to shift with the
completely
group.
different life than you did. Just one small snail, and everyone's lives, even the world, changed.
It's such an interesting
What's
premise.
the big deal? Oh,
'Cause, like-
would you just quit talking nonsense?
I get it. Like, I would be mad, but also this Delta did nothing. This Delta made us flip a coin and we won. But
I'm
I mean,
so glad you were safe.
And he can't
Like,
shift.
it's-
He can't shift, so
Yeah.
he didn't come from another timeline where he did all that crap.
yeah, it's such a bizarre headspace to like wrap your head around. It's like,
Of course we were. You all have shifted in from another history.
other timeline versions
Whatever.
of you are assholes.
We gotta call the
This
cops.
timeline version
And
is like a
what
weirdo.
exactly will that accomplish?
Isn't it obvious? We're throwing you in the slammer.
And
For
my
why?
crime?
Yeah,
Murder.
He built an eccentric death game, but like nobody went in it.
But I haven't killed anyone. Specifically, in this history, not a single person
Yeah.
has died. I strongly
Like, it's such a
doubt
weird
that's it.
thing to think about.
But in the other histories, you...
Did you not pay attention? I
It's like
don't
Mira.
have the ability to shift.
Like, should Mira go to jail?
Yeah, because she killed people in the past.
Well,
before this
yeah,
game.
but like, should we use information we got from other timelines as viable evidence in this timeline?
I don't think you can, because there's no evidence that is real.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But
I don't know. Like, yeah, clearly we know she committed murders before all the shifting happened, so she's definitely guilty of doing stuff. But like,
Yeah.
the only evidence we got was during other timelines.
The only reason I know anything of those histories is because I mind
This game
hacked you.
series.
In effect, the me you know is a different person than the one before you. Can
That's
I
a long
be
time to
charged for
walk,
killing
like, 6
someone
feet.
in another history? If so, then I'd say this world would be full of criminals of all kinds.
Yeah, because like there would eventually be a timeline in which
to commit.
Yeah. I'm betting
Yeah,
this
maybe.
history's got a bunch of dangerous machines and gimmicks
see that.
all over the shelter.
Unfortunately, I have removed them all. You've slept for quite a while. Nothing is left in the shelter. No transporter, no quantum computer. Loaded into a truck and taken away. Sean is able to move right now due to radio
I guess he
signals
can just
received
go
from a
anywhere.
satellite. Why? Aren't you happy? I say again, In this history, not a single person has died. Phi and I exist, and there will never be an outbreak of Radical 6. There is only a bright future ahead for all of us.
Well, there's the religious
Is this
zealot.
not what you
dude.
call a happy end?
Well, that's gonna kill like 6 million.
No, wasn't it 6 billion?
6 billion, I mean. 6 billion, so he killed 8
What?
billion.
According to you,
Yeah, well, yeah, he
all of
would kill
mankind
everyone.
will die if time passes and nothing is
Yeah,
done.
Religious
See, the game
fanatic. A terrorist attack that sparks a nuclear war.
I heard this story. You said you released Radical 6 so that you could kill that person.
He's just the epitome of, I understood that reference.
The me
Yeah, no, I was
before
gonna say
you
it's
don't
funny
say
that I sent you that meme
but
because
I
that's literally
can't deny
Carlos.
it's true.
Radical 6 won't spread throughout the world in this history.
That means that fanatic guy won't die.
Wait,
Theoretically,
so
I don't know
now
if
humans will go
succeeds or not.
extinct?
Hey, where's that happy future you mentioned?
Interesting. Does that make you angry, Phi?
What?
If so, then we have a serious contradiction. I had prepared a future in another history where 2 billion would survive. But yet, you decided to jump to this history. That means you chose a future where humanity goes extinct, over 6 billion dead.
I feel like he teleported back
You're
10
wrong,
feet
Delta.
to walk up the same feet he
Nothing
walked
in
earlier.
He's in
the
the same
future
spot as
has been
before.
determined yet.
He really is.
We'll shape the future with our own hands.
You said something I can get behind.
This is just the prequel to Xenoblade.
I think so
This
too.
is the prequel.
I agree.
Okay, me too.
Mira, you're right. The future has infinite possibilities.
If we work together, we can accomplish anything.
Oh man, this would be
Humanity's
such a
gonna
good
die
Xenoblade Chronicle ending.
Screw that.
Then
We'll
Delta
definitely
just
change that
transforms into
horrible
like
future.
a tentacle monster.
Into a giant boat.
Yeah. Then he transforms into like just like a regular
What's
dude,
so
but
funny?
like just like
Just
with the highlight function, just like maxed
What
out.
the hell
so
do you
glowing.
mean?
I'm sure I told you in another history that my motives are complex. Imagine, what if none of you had experienced the events that occurred in the shelter? You're so determined now to change the future. One of the goals of all of this was to get you into that frame of mind.
If he didn't make them jump into this point,
It's
then
all
the
going
versions
according
that
to
came out
plan.
would never try to stop the
Without
religious group.
That's what I said. Yeah, remember? I said that. The ethical
Create a
decision
future
to
where
go back with
mankind
history.
will be saved.
See, he made a
Does
future
that upset you?
mankind will be saved.
Are you
It's kind of
angry
upsetting, Delta, that you
lifelong
actually are the
craze?
hero of this entire trilogy.
Very well.
Kind of weird.
I will give all of you one last choice. With that gun
Ultimately,
there, you will
Carlos.
be able to choose whether to kill me now or allow me to leave.
Why
I
would
promise
we kill you?
I won't use mind hacking.
After
on
all
you.
this, we have the option to kill
You are
Brother,
free
the
to decide.
cultist leader from the second game.
Which shall it be? Pull the trigger.
Are we
or
actually
let
going to
me
choose?
go.
there
The
actually a
fates
decision
of
game?
you, me, and mankind are all on the line.
I say no.
This is the decision game.
It's going to make me pick? Is it going to make me pick? Let me pick. Let me pick.
Achievement unlocked,
Give me
Mountain
agency.
of Knowledge.
Ugh. Tomokazu Sugita.
We're gonna have to figure something to fill a little more time.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we got a lot of time. Maya Sakamoto, Mamiko Noto, Daisuke Ono, Amy Okada, Konami. I wonder if Konami had a rough childhood.
Konami?
Yeah. I wonder if David Roach had
Matt Mercer.
Who does Matt Mercer voice in this game? Is it Junpei? Zero Time Dilemma.
Sigma.
Oh, it's Sigma. What a Sigma male. Wow.
I don't know why they just said the voice actors' names and didn't like credit them who they voiced.
Right? No. Let's see what all these characters voice. The person that voices Fi. Oh, she voices Anna in Fire Emblem Three Hopes.
Well, that's a shame.
And Luchika in Monster Hunter Rise.
That's less of a shame.
Sky in Shantae and the Seven Sirens. Rouge the Bat in a lot of performances of Rouge.
Wait, is who? Fi?
Fi, yeah, Fi's voice actor.
God, now I see the similarities. In the looks.
She voices Aegis from Persona. Oh, she voices Olivia from Fire Emblem Warriors. Yeah, she voices Olivia generally in those interpretations of her.
That's the dancer, right?
Yeah. She voices Hannah and Mozu in Fates.
I don't remember enough Fates.
Oh, I love Fates. Don't cancel me for that.
Editor Karen McAsker.
Karen McAsker. Wow, this is a very prolific voice actor. They voice a lot of people.
I think the voice actors in general for the series, they do that.
The guy who voices Carlos voices Neo in The Path of Neo, Crash in Ice Age 2. He voices one of the male voices in Monster Hunter Rise. It's fun. Let's see. Q.
Surprised you can't skip these credits. You can skip all the other ones.
Oh, they don't let you skip? I thought you were doing it on purpose.
Oh, no, I was not doing this on purpose.
Q's voice actor does a lot of Monster High characters. That's pretty much it.
Well, the characters that were new for this game, I don't think were as prolific as the ones that were in Virtue's Last Reward.
Mira. She voices Wonder Woman in a lot of the animated versions.
Hey, Shady.
Shady came right at the
Achievement unlocked, the final decision.
right time. Oh, the whole reason why I went in here is
Achievement
to see
unlocked,
who
Shifter.
Zero voices. Zero. Grimoire Noir.
That's
Kamoshida.
it.
Oh, Dillis.
That is.
Oh, he voices Lysander. Trying to find it's Wesker, right? That's who we're looking at.
Oh, were you?